everyone, and happy belated Mother's Day to all of you wonderful mothers out there. And I want to especially say happy Mother's Day to all of the alienated mothers out there. All of you are amazing mothers. Don't you ever doubt that. And in time, your children will realize how very lucky they are to have you as their mother. So happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers who watch this channel. Today, we are going to be talking about narcissistic rage. What is it? And what are the top 3 reasons narcissists rage? So first, it's important to understand that not all narcissistic rages are equal, and they can look very different depending on the type of narcissist they are. So for example, and like in my case, if you are talking about an overt or malignant narcissist, their rage can be flat out terrifying. You have to sit there while they scream at you, throw things at you, get up in your face so close they spew spit in your face, telling you how worthless you are. And those types of rages can differ in length and intensity. Covert narcissists also rage, but in a very different manner. They may stop communicating with you or literally act like you don't exist. They may spew some very nasty passive-aggressive put-downs and insults. So now the question becomes, why do they do it? The most common reason they do it, in my experience and knowledge, is because someone has given them a narcissistic injury. Someone slighted them, or insulted them, or they felt humiliated, whether that truly happened or it's just in their imagination. However, in their mind, it absolutely happened, and they feel very vulnerable, disrespected, and they are completely emotionally dysregulated. So that narcissistic injury must be alleviated and accommodated for in order for them to feel better. And narcissists do not know how to emotionally regulate themselves in normal, healthy ways. Their emotional maturity is about at the age of a toddler. So how do they resolve this injury and this dysregulation? They rage, abuse, insult, scare, terrify, degrade, humiliate someone else. And they are acutely aware of who and when they can hurl this rage at someone. So it's usually people in their own family, meaning their partner or children. I can remember my father raging at me from as early as I can remember, and being subjected to this rage causes all kinds of damage and destruction to the victim's mental health. However, even though they know that, they know it's wrong, and they know the victim will suffer serious consequences due to these rages, due to these violent attacks and the emotional and verbal abuse. They just don't care. In their eyes, no one is as important as they are, and raging at someone in order for them to feel better is an entitlement that they are absolutely deserving of in their mind. They believe they are entitled and have an absolute right to do this to another human being. Another reason they can do this is when they don't get their way. Even if the way they want is completely unreasonable and not even feasible. Remember, narcissists live in a fake and phony universe of their own making. The false self believes it's the superior being, the brilliant one of the group, the head honcho. And if the people that give them their primary narcissistic supply and they do not go along with this ridiculous idea of theirs, they very well can go into a full-blown narcissistic rage in an effort to bully and scare you into submission. And lastly, many times they do this because they have not been the center of attention. So for example, narcissists are known for ruining special events, birthdays, Christmases, vacations are always ruined by the narcissist for one simple and ridiculous reason. Everyone isn't solely focused on them, and that hurts their fragile ego. And again, when that happens, it must be alleviated and regulated in order for the narcissist to feel better. And the number one way they do this is by raging at everyone else, making them feel terrible and ruining the event completely.